Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Beth, and I'm on this watercolor journey, and I thought I'd include you in it. I just wanted to show you some stuff today and maybe paint some birds. I kind of enjoy painting birds. These little critters right here were from a tutorial by Diane Antone, and Diane loves to paint loose, and she paints some of the cutest stuff. And these are just these little birds that she painted, and I kind of followed along and tried to paint with her. And then I tried to do my own. So I have these. These were the ones that just I sort of did on my own. But they're so cute, and you can do birds in so many different ways. This next one I'm going to show you is one that I did in a different way. I kind of doodled on him, and it made the shape a little bit more, less like a blob and a little bit more bird-like. And I wanted to do a couple of birds with you. So just show you my method. I mean, not that you need to paint it this way particularly, but I just thought it's fun to do it this way. One way that you can start out with a bird is to paint with water. I'm not going to sketch this out first because I think it's best if you are a little bit more loose than that, at least for this kind of bird. I'm just going to make a little circle, put just a little bit of color in it so I can see what I'm doing. Make a little circle and then make his body. And you're just filling in with water. And we'll get his tail in a minute. But now I'm going to add color. And the color will just bleed down, and it'll it'll turn into whatever it's going to turn into. I like this blue color here that reminds me of so many different birds, bluebirds in particular. And then I'm going to come down here and make a little tail. Oh, they're so adorable. So many birds in the world. I'm going to make his chest a little bit bigger there. And then I'm going to put on his chest some of this orange. I think I'll just dot it in there. And you can see it makes a little bird body. Cute little bird body, right? And that's just got to dry. And then you can doodle on it. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to give him a couple of little legs, little grayish black legs. I'll pull some of the water down as I go. Look, little feet. I love birds. Now, I have taken a course by Sarah Stokes on Domestica, and she's so good. Oh my goodness, she is wonderful. I'm just going to put a little bit of this black right there. That's kind of fun. But she's very, very detail oriented, and she will get you right, man. She really, I did some really good birds, if I say so myself, while I was watching her video and learning from her video. And she was able to show me some techniques. You know, she gets very detailed. And she is adorable. Oh my goodness, Sarah is adorable herself. So that's always fun. I'm going to scratch on this, and that's one way I'm going to draw. So if you have a little bird like this, you can scratch in his wing. And as you scratch things in, it's going to, I wish I had something sharper. Let's see. Maybe the point, that's a little bit sharper. Something like that. And you can just scratch in the wing. You can scratch in the eye. And if you see what happens when you do that is that the paint comes and settles into those scratches. And that's one way that you can doodle on it even when it's wet. So I'm going to also scratch in his little eyeball right there. And I'm going to scratch his beak out, just like that. And so he's got a teeny little beak. And then you can go back in with a pen later and add more things. But that's one way to do a little bird. You can also do one by actually putting the color directly onto the page. So if I wanted to do, let's say, let's make a little brown bird. Let's see if that color will work well. Got so many little brown birds. And this one's going to be facing the other way. So I'll make his little head, just a little round head, and then his little body down here. And maybe he's got a longish tail, right? Maybe he's got a longish feathers on his tail. And maybe he's pecking away at the ground. You can make them almost any shape you want to make them. You know, birds come in all kinds of shapes and sizes. But basically, it's a circle for the head, an oval for the body, and then you put in your tail and your feathers. And here's his little legs. I always found the legs a little bit hard to do, but you just, you know, if you can be subtle with it, it's fine. What else was I going to tell you about this? Something is in my brain that just left. That's the story of my life. But anyway, let that dry, and then you can just either paint on or doodle on your details. They're so cute. You can do a funny bird, for example. Make a nice oval. And then you can doodle on really funny stuff. Your bird can have a hat. It can have an outfit. It can have a pocketbook. You can put your little beak right here in the middle. Oh, I know what I was going to say. If you want to make your bird look right, don't put the eyes. I'll show you with a pencil. Okay, say you're just going to do an oval, and you've got the beak right here. You can put the eyes right there, right just above the beak. But if you're doing a side view of a bird, like this, and you've got the beak right there, take your eye, the top of the beak, and go straight back. There's your eye. If you put the eyes too high or too low, it's going to look really bizarre. These little birds, you can put a hat on them. You can make them, give them a string of pearls, you know, make a little character out of them. And they're adorable. I know I don't do this thing where you wait for it to dry and then crop the video together. So I can give that a try if you want. Let's see if it works. Okay, here we go. We'll see if this works. I'm going to take this cool sepia marker. It's a micron pen, and I just got it. The color is sepia. It's deep brown, and I'm going to just doodle on my bird here. Put his eye right where I said I would put it, right above the beak. And then his little beak. I'm just going to go ahead and outline that. And maybe even outline the bird. I like the bird. I'm not going to outline it real meticulously. I'm just going to kind of give a few little broken lines here and there to indicate the outline of the bird. And then let's give him a wing. He's going to be so cute. Okay. And then his little toes. So there you've got, I mean, I just kind of really quickly doodled that little guy. This one can be more fun. Like I said, you know, you can do a funny little, maybe she's wearing glasses. Maybe this is a little lady and she's wearing glasses. There you go. And, you know, maybe she even has a little, you can even paint a little skirt on her if you want to. I think I'm going to just put, maybe she's carrying a little purse, and you can paint that as well. And maybe she's got, I don't know, some kind of a little hat on. You can paint that. You know, just come back and add whatever you want to her, and make these little characters. So birds, yeah, they can be done in a lot of different ways. I'm not going to demonstrate one of the more detailed birds because it would take so very long, but they're fun to paint. I mean, if you just don't know what to paint right now and you're looking for something, paint a bird. It can be any color. It can have lots of different shapes. And paint a chicken. Chickens have these itty bitty little heads and then these big fat bodies, and they're kind of fun to paint. Paint a parrot, a toucan, whatever you want to do, and they're a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will be back with another attempt at painting something with you. Bye.